All right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, everyone.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
Welcome
warahmatullahi.
warahmatullahi
to our
wabarakatuh.
speaking practice groups weekly meeting. My name is Acep Usman. I am the host of tonight. So before we begin, let me introduce you with our community speaking practice group. So as you may see on the screen, SPG began as a small group consisting of 5 people of IELTS students from Leaders English who met online to prepare for the speaking test using a simple meeting format. So if you see the diagram here, there are 3 stages of our development. The first one, initiation stage, which was private group previously in July 2021, then developed into expansion stage open to public on August 2021 with consistent support from Leaders English for sure that opens to public and attract many participants to join. Then in April, on April 2022, we had development stage, which is partnership with Fans Millennials. So SPG partner with Fans Millennial Network Consulting to broaden its impact. So this marked new phase, transforming SPG into not just a learning community, but also a networking platform for youth and aspiring professional. It now plays a dual role as both an English learning hub and a youth empowerment platform through SPG mentorship. So that's about speaking practice groups. Now, let me introduce you with the housekeeping rules and announcement. Okay, my co-host will help me with the screen. All right. So this is housekeeping rules and announcements. This is made to make this meeting as a safe and supportive place for everybody. So the first one, make sure that you remain respectful, courteous, and mindful of others during the session. Second, avoid sharing any personal information, contact details, or links to commercial products or potentially unsafe websites in the chat. Third, the host reserves the right to remove participants who disrupt the session. Fourth, keep your microphone muted at all times unless it's during the Q&A sessions, breakout rooms, or when the host specifically requests otherwise. Then fifth, this session is being recorded, so by participating, you consent to the recording of your video, name, and comments. Last but not least, take full advantage of this opportunity to practice English and expand your network. Be proactive and contribute to the growth of this community. So now I would like to invite the moderator to continue the session. Let me make sure
Actually,
Amel.
no. So
No, not
I,
coming yet. Okay, you will
yeah.
take over. All right. So the moderator of tonight is Brother Altamis. So he will lead the session until Q&A, and of course, the session will start with the introduction of the speaker. So the time is yours, Brother Altamis.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Acep, for the opportunity. So I'll read first to the meeting agenda. 7:30 until 7:35 is opening, housekeeping announcement, and introducing a moderator by host. Actually, is Mr. Acep. Before we, and the second, we have a reading meeting agenda and speaker CV. That we have speaker session at 7:41 until 8 p.m. speaker session, and then 8:01 until 8:20 it's Q&A session and closing statement from speaker. And then 8:21 until 8:30 presenting certificate and taking a group picture. And then 8:31 until 8:35 topic of the day. And 8:36 until 9 past 9 we will have two breakout rooms. We'll split for 15 minutes for each breakout rooms. And the last one is introducing new participant and choosing new next moderator and presenter, and then closing. So the next is like the CV of the speaker. The speaker is Mr. Yuslan Lasia, and he will presenting about how he learned to speak English confidently. This is his IG, Instagram, and his educational background: English literature at Ikro Buru University. His current work part of Millennials Networks, and his fields of interest is culture and linguistic. And his current city is at Buru Maluku, and his special quote: "Talk less, do more, and que sera sera." Whatever will be. The future not out to see. Okay. So without further ado, yeah, we give the floor to Mr. Yuslan. So, Mr. Yuslan, time and place is yours. Mr. Yuslan?
Test, test, test. I'm audible.
Yes, you're audible.
All right. A little bit nervous actually.
Never mind.
Oh my God, how dare. Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
All right. Good luck. Okay, thank you so much. I hope so that I just make the PowerPoint shortly today. So yeah, I hope so. Okay, wait. I just have to share my screen. Wait, yeah. Hope that. So. All right. Oh my goodness. It already show.
Yes.
Yes.
A little bit something. Oke. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good evening, everyone. So, thank you so much for this opportunity that from the SPG, especially like from Mr. Dennis, Mr. Asep, and others participant to give this opportunity for me to deliver my speech, especially talking about how I learned to speak English confidently. So actually, when I talk about this, just trigger reminder that it's something we'll talk about. Uh, English proficiency is something that related with the experience, what I gain. So you can gain what I learned, but you have to adjust what you can implement in your style when you're try to learn speak English confidently. So actually that I just want to promote my area especially. So if you already know, this is the map of Indonesia. So when you see the point in the green it is Buru Island. So Buru Island is well-known island, one of the biggest island in Maluku. So if you know that the Maluku is divided in North Maluku and Maluku also. So Maluku is Ambon and North Maluku is Ternate. So it's totally different, but it's same history. So I would like to say that if you don't know about the Buru Island, if you are familiar with the Pramudia Anantatur, or even like the historical moment, there is the accident. I assume that like the party in Indonesia, uh, PKI, Partai Komunis Indonesia, if you know about that the point. So it the tragedy, so many people move from the Java to the Buru Island. So many so in the history things that the Buru thinks is a scary place or others. So I would like to share a little bit things about Buru Island if you're really interested in. So yeah, I'm so happy to join with you. So please watch that a little bit video.
Desir angin beraroma kayu putih menyanyikan lagu nuansa pesona bukannya. Mulai sepi tarian ini ciptaan ragam tradisi dan budayanya, gunung-gunung yang menginjak dan lautan yang biru hias cakrawala tanahkan begitu. Oh, oh. Kayu wangi mari kata jaga akan negeri dengan sejuta simfoni. Desir angin beraroma kayu putih menyanyikan lagu nuansa. Kayu wangi mari kata jaga akan negeri dengan sejuta simfoni. Desir angin beraroma kayu putih menyanyikan lagu nuansa pesona bukono.
All right. Okay, that's all. So I think that I would like to explain a little bit things about Buru Island if you go there. So so Buru Island is divided into two regency, so Buru Regency and South Buru Regency. So especially when we talk about Maluku, we have the slogan or others like in Buru Island is Kaiwai. It means brother and sister. So it the family bond, how the other people, wherever they come from, we always say that as a family, as a one family, no matter there is different ethnies, different place, or even like different religion too. So the richness of the Buru Island also is eucalyptus oil or minyak kayu putih. So the fun fact is eucalyptus oil is the best eucalyptus oil in Indonesia, or also is the second range after Australia. So yeah, if you want to order, you can contact me as soon as possible. All right. So next is when we talk. Let's start about when did I start learn English? Actually, if you already know that I want to share a bit things in Boro Island. So in Maluku especially, we have Melayu Ambon language, such as like I means beta and others like you or ose. It's a local language in Maluku also. So that's my first language. So if you understand that the first language or mother language is Melayu Ambon language. So then I learned Bahasa. So I would like to explain a little bit things how I process learning until English. Okay, so I already have um, two languages, Melayu Ambon language and also Bahasa. And after that, my first foreign language is Arabic. So actually, I went to Madrasah Ibtidaiyah Islamic school. So consequently, I really concerned in learning Arabic. So I joined many competition since elementary schools. I joined like LASKI, Lembaga Seni Qasida Indonesia, and then I joined the MTQ, Musabaqah Tilawatil Quran, and join many competition related with Islamic. So because I really concerned in Arabic also. So day by day, when I moved to junior high school, I faced the language, especially English. So my daily activity, oh my god, that's my ancient photo that I found. So actually, at my junior high school, I learned about English, but so really limited because I go to the formal school, SMP Negeri 5 Buru. So there is no one about Islamic school. So I find a lot of limited people can speak in Arabic. So day by day, my Arabic language more from the active to be passive. So until now. So the other hand, my language, especially my second foreign language, especially in English, it's influence, elevate, improve day by day. So I join many competition, such as like cerdas cermat. So I always concerned about English. So this is I was a winner in the cerdas cermat for the regency, and then I also the commit for the my Seno High School in English community. So I teach many uh, students in there. And the next is when I join into the university, I joined some competition like NUDC 2023 and NUDC 24. I was selected as a representative of Maluku to the national competition. So if you already know that National University Debating Championship is the acronym from NUDC, so that the prestigious competition for debater that provide and debate many topics. And then I was a tour guide. I was a tour guide as in the program Sail to Indonesia, Yacerili 2023 is namanya chapter. Actually, that's my turning point that because at that time I can see that when the foreign people from the Europe, from America, and even from the Australia, when they came in my island, there is no one can speak English fluently. I don't know exactly what the people cannot. Perhaps that they already know, but they cannot speak, or the mental issue happens in there and others. So at the time, I was a representative from the governance of Buru Island. So I tried to speak as the government side. So it's something challenging, but when I try the foreigners or the tourists come to Buru Island, I I see that I saw that the people in local people in Boro Regency so really excited and excited to meet the new people, meet a new cultures that deliver that the brings from the other continent and others. So I think that wow, this is cool. And some of the people that the older people is crying because they just say thanks to me that well, so long time that never tourists have the build program the big as the event like this. So I think that I can see that the economy growth happens in my area also. So the many children's motivated to learn about English also. They try, however, they try to, hello, mister, hi, hi. It's something good, but yeah, I think that the less concern from the government, especially from the remote area, because we already know that in Boro Island is from the remote area, far from the Ambon as a capital city in Maluku. So that's my turning point. And the next is all right. So that's the fans millennial. So that I joined. Oh my goodness. I joined some organization and online, so you can join with us. So that's my first meeting with Mr. Asep after joining the competition in Jakarta 2023. So oh my god, I still keep this photo that I hope that I can meet him again. So that's one of the that's a little bit my organization that I already joined and improve my English skills, especially in speaking. The one thing is Defense Heritage Society. If you join last week, we already talks about Defense Heritage Society from the interns. So I am in there as a facilitators, Defense Heritage Society. So sometimes when you monitor weekly meeting in Indonesia, but also sometimes Mr. Asep influenced me to speak English. Yeah, I think that's the good one, but I try too much. I try so much hard to yeah, thank you so much to sir. And then I joined because the Fans Millennial Network is something like platform as a bridge many youths across Indonesia, such as like my friends in Medan, Ahmad Yani. So we learn together about about many things English, creative, digital, how to using the Zoom, Canva, and others. So Mr. Asep invite me to be a tutor in public speaking in Boyan Krasi. So I has I had the experience to teach. And then the last one is the speaking practice group. So yeah, you are in here, so really blessed for this group. I think that uh so really limited or less group in Indonesia to every participant like still improve and influence other to always confident speak English well. So I think that it's a good part. So I think we should still consider that what the agenda every week, every years, and makes the better things and influence the youth especially. So I think that's all in my organization. So next is okay. So the simple things how to speak. All right. So actually, it's divided into two part. Influence two part is self and environment. Actually, the two things is really extremely makes your English, especially English speaking, is improve so much. The self is something like the motivation. The motivation it comes from inside yourself or outside yourself, like internal or external, and it's related with your target. As give an example, this speaking practice is built for from the IELTS learners. So many people that when they join the community, they have the different goals, the different target. They want to improve their English for daily activity, for the study, for study abroad, focus on the aisles and everything. It's always influence to the self. And the second one is the environment. So I divided into two parts, is natural and created. So natural things like that you already have natural, such as like your family really into in English. So such as like your dad love English, so you can, or even like your environment in neighborhood, they try when you play and others doing something, all of that things doing in English. But I add one thing is the created environment. The created environment is you try to create your own environment. How it is come? Actually, that when the other people think that I cannot find my partner to influence my speaking skills, but I cannot find my supported partner, supported people, supported students that we always can uh, improve our speaking. But for me, that if you cannot find that someone, you have to be someone it is. So I believe that when you are in to be like that, the word is will find automatically to meet with the people the same target. So I think that it's something if you understand about like law of attraction or others. So yeah. Okay, so that's the point. And how about hate or love? Okay, so when you're learning about English, like language especially, when you're learning English, language is a practice. So no matter you hate, no matter you love, it's language is a practice. But the important things if you love or if you hate, just the look for the what the specific thing that you are into. Uh, Give an example that your background is from such like me. Background is from the culture, Arabic, Islamic, and others. So I try to find out the specific things like watching on YouTube, the many contents about Islamic or even like many things that similar with me. So day by day, when I really love it to do that again and again, it's gonna be makes to explore many field that I cannot reach it. So I think that's what the hate and love. Uh, One of the quote that influenced me when I went join in U.S. Embassy programs. That's actually the woman is the director of the regional English language office in U.S. Embassy in Jakarta. So I met her this year. So I one the quote that influenced me that um is we know that English is not your first language. It is okay if you make mistake. So actually that if you um understand why I explain my background, explain my experience, that you have to ensure and want to give the big pictures that I learned English not as a first language. My first language is Melayu Ambon, and next in Bahasa, and next in Arabic, and next in the fourth language is English. So it's kind of really hard to make sure that other language still exists to deliver the speech, but as a English that's really important too. So the other, especially the tourists or the foreign people, they really understand that the English is not first language. However, in Indonesia, so many people, some of my friends that not confident to speak English because many people has the grammar grammar policy, I think, that when the other people try to speak, they try to examine or determine that, oh, you are using the wrong sentence, the wrong tenses or others. So it day by day, it to break their confidence, to break their mentals to try to learn English, especially in my area. oh, wait a minute, I just have to look for any something happens in me. Okay, judging. Thank you so much, sir. That is something noticed in my screen. All right. So, give an example like in my era. In my era, when I was a kid, so really limited until now. Really limited people can speak English until now. I think that only my lecturers can speak English. So many students also that have uh, can learning English, but they only in passive skill. What is passive skill and active skill? The passive skill is related with the writing or reading, the simple thing like that. And they really ashamed or shy to try to speak because other people uh they always afraid, oh my God, when I have to try to speak this, perhaps the other people can judge you. You are wrong. You have to I am or I are totally it's fine from the tourists especially. But they already afraid, scary to speak, and this it's totally different with the context to daily and even like in the study, especially in me English literature, because I already know that uh when you're using the language as English, is you have to make sure ensure that the grammatical is correct, but when you try to deliver your conversation to other people, just enjoy the flow and what you want to. The main point of the language, the main point of the communication is to understand what the people say. Is the main point. It's not only about what um the grammatical is correct or the grammatical is the best things ever. So it's my opinion. So yeah, I hope you understand. And so yeah, I think I will give you something that really some tips. So just like knowing yourself. When you try to learn English, you have to understand about your situation. What language, especially in English, what the number of the language is like that is your first language, second language, or third language. And even like some of the people that I met, English is the sixth language that they try to learn. So we have to make sure and adjust to the other languages that they already have. It's not influence because actually until now even it happens to me because um I absorb many languages, such as like try to learn Mandarin, Turkey, and others. So sometimes when I speak, um, my delivery or conversation it's mixed. Like sometimes in Bahasa, uh, in Melayu Ambon, English, Russia, Turkish, and it one sentence is many language it consists of that. So I think that one of the indicators that you learn and cannot manage with that situation. And the second one is consistent. The consistent, that really crucial thing that you have to try, but you have to remember the consistent. One of the things that I remember that consistent, it doesn't mean. It always mean that you have to do day by day in the same way, but you have to make sure that day by day in the same way it makes you progress 1% or makes you progress uh more confident. Or I think that if you such as like give an example, when I try to express something, um when I tired or when I want to express that I really hate the people, I try to speak. However, there is no one, my partner to respond what I think. I try to self-talks. So I just talk with myself. And yeah, I think that other people's look at me like, oh my god, what the crazy person it is, because she